Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, or whenever you happen to find me, and welcome to our Daily Bread. Happy Wednesday, everybody, February 12th. Our author today is Jennifer Benson Schultz, and she'll be analyzing Isaiah 55:8. Neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. Amen. Our plans and God's plans is our title. Many years ago, my husband decided to take a trip to Africa with a group of people from his church. At the last minute, the group was prevented from going on its journey. Everyone was disappointed, but the money they'd collected for the airfare, lodging, and food was donated to the people they tried to visit. The people used it to construct a building that would shelter victims of abuse. Recently, at a prayer breakfast, my husband met someone who lived in the village he'd almost traveled to so many years ago. This person was a teacher who said he walked by the building every day. He confirmed that God had used it to provide for the most vulnerable people in the area. Our plans and desires don't always match what God has in mind. For his thoughts are not our thoughts. Neither are our ways his ways. God's ways aren't just different from ours. His ways are higher and better because what he does is consistent with who he is. The truth gives us hope when our efforts to serve him don't turn out the way we planned. It might just be before we're able to look back and trace God's influence through certain situations. For now, though, as we continue to reach out to the world in his name, we can remember that God is always powerfully at work. Dear God, you are the all-knowing one. When we don't understand what's happening, please help us all to trust in you. Amen. Now a couple questions for us to think about. When have you felt disappointed with an experience? It's actually usually when people are involved. I hate to say. How might God use this to teach you something about himself? Maybe I was in the right place. Just the situation wasn't about me. It was about somebody else. And I've learned to have my expectations lowered, even when it comes to people, because it's not always about me. And I am very much a karmic person, so people tend to run into me when they need to learn a lesson, sadly. But that's, I don't know. Maybe I do need to also think about it just a little bit more. Amen? Happy Wednesday, everybody. And remember to be good to one another. Amen.